Number 18, Adam Alejandro. Number 9, Fabian Trujillo. Now your starting lineup, leading off and playing pitcher. Number 8, Alex Solis. Batting second and playing center field. Number 4, Margarito Pompa. Batting third and playing catcher. Number 12, Joey Rodriguez. Hitting cleanup and playing third. Number 23, Nate Rivas. Hitting fifth and playing first. Number 11, Joseph Perez. Hitting sixth and playing shortstop. Number 7, Tony Solis. Hitting seventh and playing second. Number 10, Edward Villa. Hitting eighth and playing right field. Number 3, Samuel Covarrubias. Hitting ninth and playing left field. Number 5, Aiden Gonzalez. And your designated hitter hitting 10th. Number 2, Lalo Hernandez. The Weslaco East Wildcats. Now let's meet the Warriors from Nikki Rowe. Number 4, Adrian Soto. Number 5, Jonathan Gatza. Number 9, Nick Hartman. Number 10, Caleb Alanis. Number 12, Adan Ramirez. Number 16, Evan Garza. Number 17, Ivan Garza. Number 18, Owen Bale. Number 25, Miguel Covarrubias. Number 27, Christian Gutierrez. 14, Juan Garza. Now your starting lineup. Leading off and playing pitcher, number 2, Ramiro Campos. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 1, Luis Garcia. Batting third and playing third base, number 13, Brandon Leon. Hitting cleanup and playing catcher, number 3, Nathan Charles. Hitting fifth and playing first base, number 7, Javier Garcia. Hitting sixth and playing right field, number 6, Matt Gonzalez. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 21, Xavier Garcia. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 8, Miguel Soto. And batting ninth, playing left field, number 15, Matt Garza. Your head coach, Miguel Segovia. Assistant coaches, Miguel Gonzalez, Mario Benavides, and Jorge Rodriguez. At this time, would everybody please rise, remove all your hats and caps as we honor America in the playing of the national anthem.
Well, good evening and welcome to McAllen, Texas, on the campus of McAllen Memorial High School, as KWES brings you the bi-district round of the state high school baseball playoffs. Tonight, it is the Nikki Rowe Warriors of McAllen, Texas, taking on your Weslaco Wildcats. Playing on this field because last weekend we had a bad storm blow in and Nikki Rowe's baseball field was affected. So since they are the home team, they opted to use one of the sister schools here in McAllen Memorial. It's a beautiful night for baseball, a little overcast. It's 88 degrees, but the humidity is pretty high today. Feels like 97. Wind is blowing out of the south-southeast at 16 miles an hour, not gusting, so it's going to be a great night for baseball. The Nikki Rowe Warriors are the home team. They finished fourth in District 31 5A with a 12-7 record. 19-11 overall in the season. They are coached by Coach Segovia. Defensively, they will line up like this. In left field, Matt Garza. In center field, Xavier Garcia. In right field, Matt Gonzalez. Brandon Leon is playing third base. Playing second base will be Miguel Soto. First base, Javier Garcia. Behind the plate, doing the catching, Nathan Charles. And out on the mound is Ramiro Campos. Your West Louis Wildcats are the visiting team. They are the 32-5A three-time district champions. Coming out of District 32-5A. 16-2 district record, 24-4 overall. Coach Mike Brown is the head coach. And they bat like this. Leading things off is going to be number 8, the pitcher Alex Solis. Batting second, the designated hitter Lalo Hernandez. Batting third, the catcher Joey Rodriguez. Batting fourth, the third baseman Nate Rivas. Batting fourth is the third baseman Nate Rivas. Batting fifth, the first baseman Joseph Perez. Batting sixth, the shortstop Tony Solis. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Edward Villa. Batting eighth, Samuel Covarrubias, playing right field. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Aiden Gonzalez. The umpiring crew for tonight's ball game: at third base, Jesse Cuellar. At second base, Roman Guerra. And at first base, Ralph Morin. Behind the plate calling the balls and strikes rather, is Romeo Garcia. As we mentioned, things will be led off by the pitcher, Alex Solis, wearing jersey number 8. Your Weslaco Wildcats are in black tops, kind of a zigzag white and black stripe going down their shoulders. Black letters outlined in white pants with a small pinstripe going down the legs. Alex Solis is a .483 hitter for your Wildcats. Has 30 RBIs this season. He has 11 doubles, so he can hit the ball and he can get around those bases. And pitching, Ramiro Campos for Nikki Rowe. Here we go. From the windup, here comes the first pitch of the ballgame. It's a breaking ball, swung on and missed by Solis. Strike one. Swung on, that's going to get between the gap of the third baseman and the shortstop. And it's a leadoff single for your Wildcats as Alex Solis has himself a base hit. And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Lalo Hernandez. Hernandez batting for the center fielder, Pompa, today. And Hernandez for your Wildcats is a .302 hitter. He does bat from the left side of the plate.
Number 4, Margarito Pompa. Number 2. Designated hitter, Lalo Hernandez.
Lalo, like we mentioned, a left-handed hitter, gets into the box, showing bunt. Decides to bring it back, takes a cut. It's a swing and a miss in there for strike one. So 3 straight strikes to start the game from the pitcher, Ramiro Campos. Again, Hernandez showing bunt. Brings the bat back, and that's a called strike, and that is strike 2. 0-2 is the count to Hernandez. So we'll see what Campos comes with, as he has not yet thrown a pitch out of the strike zone. That time he does throw one out of the strike zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2 from Campos. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's a strikeout of Hernandez. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Joey Rodriguez.
First, 1 out. Now batting.
So with 1 out in the inning, there is a runner at first. Rodriguez at the plate. He's a .378 hitter. He's got 25 RBIs this season. He's also got 5 home runs. First pitch right on the outside corner of the plate. Strike 1. So we have seen the catcher, Charles, moving right and left depending on the batter, what side of the plate he's on, and looking for that outside pitch. That pitch is outside for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This time Charles in the catcher's box. Now he moves out to his right again. Breaking ball. This one hit to center field. Garcia goes back. It's over his head and to the fence. Solis is on his way to third. And that's going to be a stand-up double for Rodriguez. A well-hit ball to the fence. And Rodriguez has himself a double. I didn't mention that we've got Ryan Escamilla as a pinch runner for the pitcher, Alex Solis.
Your cleanup, number 23, Nate.
And that's going to bring up the cleanup batter, Nate Rivas. Rivas is a .356 hitter. He's got 34 RBI and 10 long balls this season. Way outside for ball 1. And we think Campos is aware of the hitting prowess of Rivas. From the stretch. That one right in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Rivas.
So the count is even at a ball and a strike to Rivas. Breaking ball in the turf, because we can't say dirt today, can we, guys? So that is ball 2. Good stop there by Charles to keep it in front of him. Count is now 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball way outside, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So the count is 3 balls and a strike to Rivas. Runners at first and second, just 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Swung on, fouled back, and the count is now full.
Brings the count full.
So here comes the payoff pitch from Campos. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. So that's 2 outs in the inning, both by strikeout. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Joseph Perez.
Now batting number 11, your first baseman, Joseph Perez.
That's a high breaking ball, missing for ball 1. Seen a lot of curveballs here early in this ball game from Campos. That one is hit opposite field to the second baseman. Soto picks it up, fires it to first for out number 3. But your Wildcats, they get 2 hits, a single and a double. They leave both men stranded. Nobody comes across, and no errors produced by the Warriors. No runs for your Wildcats in their top of the half of the inning, and the Warriors coming to bat.
1 half inning of play, 0 for the Wildcats, and 0 for the Warriors coming to bat.
I didn't see it was red.
Open up the champagne. It's my house. Come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins.
Yeah.
Cause we've done this before, so you come on in.
Should be in the dugout. He's over there in the far end.
Make yourself at my home. Tell me where you been.
I was talking to him before the game.
Pour yourself something cold, baby. Cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in. And you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby. Take control now. We can't get this love. We don't have to go wild. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what I haven't known now. We don't have to.
Heading to the bottom of the first inning, the Nikki Rowe Warriors come into bat, and they bat in this order. Leading things off will be the pitcher, Ramiro Campos. Batting second, the shortstop, Luis Garcia. Batting third, the third baseman, Brandon Leon. Batting fourth, Nathan Charles doing the catching. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Javier Garcia. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Matt Gonzalez. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Xavier Garcia. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Miguel Soto. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Matt Garza. The Wildcats line up defensively in left field, Aiden Gonzalez in center field, Margarito Pompa in right field, Samuel Covarrubias. First pitch in there for strike one. Third base is Nate Rivas, Edward Villas at second, Joseph Perez at first. Tony Solis is your shortstop. Behind the plate doing the catching, Joey Rodriguez. And at the mound is Alex Solis. Missing for ball one. Alex is 9-0 this season. He's pitched 59 innings. He's got a .590 ERA. He's got 115 strikeouts versus 16 walks, and he's only allowed 5 earned runs this season. That is a breaking ball missing outside for ball two. So the count is 2 balls and a strike to Ramiro Campos. Fastball, bouncer, chopper to third baseman, cannot handle it, and that's going to be a base hit. That was a high chopper, and it was somewhere in the area of the third baseman shortstop, but because Rivas is playing closer in on the grass, he tried to come across, and he literally had to wait for that to come down. So I don't even know if there would have been a play at first had he been able to handle it cleanly, because I really think he was trying to grab it and throw it at the same time in the same motion, because he saw the runner, Campos, quickly going down the first baseline and getting to first, and there just really wasn't a play there. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Luis Garcia. Garcia is a .333 hitter for the Warriors. He's got 5 doubles on the year, left-handed batter. Shows bunt, puts it down. Catcher's going to pick it up. Rodriguez fires it to first for out number 1. So a sacrifice bunt put down perfectly by Garcia to get the pinch runner didn't get his jersey, but he's running for the pitcher Campos, but there is one out in the inning. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Brandon Leon. Leon is a 400 hitter. Got 8 doubles and 3 triples this year. Got 18 RBIs on the season. And the first pitch, missing for ball 1. The crowd not liking that. We heard the O's there. That one catches the outside corner for strike 1.
One ball, 1 strike on the batter. Leon.
So 1-1 count to the batter, Leon. Another fastball, that one missing outside for ball 2. That one is swung on, going to second base, and that gets through. And the Warriors are going to strike first. So Leon adds to his 18 RBIs, making it 19. And he brings in the first run of the ball game. And that'll bring up the catcher, Nathan Charles, a .329 hitter. He's got 15 RBIs for the ball club. First pitch missing outside for ball 1. Little low, ball 2. Showing bunt, pickoff move to first. Leon back plenty of time. Just think Solis needed to clear his head on that one. Showing bunt, inside missing, ball 2. Three balls and no strikes on the batter. 4-pitch walk. We're going to have a pinch runner out there for the catcher. And that's going to be Jonathan Garza. So with 1 out here in the inning, we got runners at first and second. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Javier Garcia. Garcia batting .293 this year for the Warriors, a left-handed batter. And the first pitch is a fastball in there for strike 1. Outside, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Garcia.
Here comes the 1-1, showing bunt. Curveball in there for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Garcia. Another breaking ball. That one just missing outside for ball 2. Outside, ball 3.
Count is full.
Ball 4.
He lost him.
So back-to-back walks issued by Solis, and now the bases are loaded. Mike Brown coming out to talk to his young pitcher. Catcher and Rivas all go out there. They have a little huddle on the mound. So we've got something going on here. So we're going to take a quick timeout as we've got some discussion on the mound. We'll be right back. Matt Gonzalez now batting for the Warriors with the bases loaded. That pitch in there for strike 1. Gonzalez, a 237 hitter. Strike 2.
Strike 2. No ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Gonzalez.
So Solis not wasting any time. That is hit right to the second baseman, picks it up, goes to the shortstop, and in transition, they can't take care of that, and 2-run score. So an error.
One out, now batting. Your center fielder, number 21, Xavier Garcia.
On the field there between second and short, not being able to get the ball there. Everybody's safe, and 2 runs come in, and now it's 3-0. Warriors on top. First pitch is a fastball in there for strike 1. Xavier Garcia, the center fielder, now batting, a 109 hitter. He's got runners on first and second with just 1 out. That is swung on, picked up by the third baseman. He'll go and touch third, gets the first out.
Played by the third baseman.
I mean the force out is what I meant to say, and not a play at first. So a fielder's choice for Garcia. But there are 2 outs in the inning. Miguel Soto now at the plate, a 205 hitter for the Warriors. First pitch to Soto. Did he go around? Strike 1. They're going to say yes. First base umpire Ralph Murin giving us a call. That is a fastball in there for strike 2.
Strike 2. No ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Soto.
Breaking ball in the turf. Good stop there by Rodriguez
Ball 1.
for ball 1. One-two count to Soto. Swung on and dribbled down the first base side. It's going to be foul.
Ball.
So the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes to Soto. Swung on, a chopper to second base. Picked up by the second baseman, fired to first for out number 3. And that'll do it for the first inning. But the Warriors do score 3 runs on 2 hits, do leave 2 runners stranded. And at the end of 1, it is the Nikki Rowe Warriors 3, your Wildcats 0.
In the top of the second.
Wildcats coming to bat in the top of the second inning. They'll send 6, 7, and 8. Solis, Villa, and Covarrubias to the plate. Wildcats down 3-0. First pitch, outside corner for strike 1. So Campos doing a good job controlling the corners here early on in this ball game. Outside, ball 1. One ball, one strike to the batter, Tony Solis. Tony Solis batting .254 this season. A little high for ball 2. Two-one count on Solis. That's a high breaking ball. Got away from Campos. And the count is now 3 balls and a strike. Swung on. This is hit to center field, and he's going to drop for a base hit. So just like they began the ball game, it's going to be a base hit to center field, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Edward Villa.
Your second baseman, number 10.
Villa, a .328 hitter. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Timeout on the field. An equipment change for the runner or the batter, Tony Solis. So Villa showing bunt. Brings it back, takes a big cut, and misses for strike 1. Nothing in one to count to Villa. Breaking ball missing for ball 1.
Ball one. One ball, one strike on the batter. Villa.
Showing bunt again. Brings it back. Watches it go by for strike 2. Everybody playing pretty straight away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch from Campos. Swung on, hit to the shortstop. Picks it up, second to first. Double play, 6-4-3. So 2 outs in the inning, and that'll bring up Samuel Covarrubias, the right fielder.
Now batting for
The left-hander for your Wildcats, batting .386 this year.
Samuel Covarrubias.
First pitch missing for ball 1.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Outside and low for ball 2.
Little low ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Covarrubias.
Campos with the 2-1. Little high, ball 3. Here comes the 3-1. And now the count is full.
Now 3 balls, 2 strikes on the batter.
Swung on, chopper to the second baseman. Picks it up, cannot handle it. And Covarrubias is on. That'll be an error on the second baseman.
Runner on first.
So that'll bring up the left fielder, Aiden
Left
Gonzalez.
fielder, number 5, Aiden Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, a .333 hitter. Also a left-handed batter for your Wildcats. First pitch. A little outside for ball 1.
Ball one.
So we continue to see Campos going out for those corners. And, of course, at times missing. Breaking ball over the plate for strike 1.
Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter.
That curveball came in nicely to Gonzalez. So the count is even at a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled back. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Count remains the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A little low for ball 3. I'm sorry, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2 to Gonzalez. Breaking ball high. Now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3. Count is full.
Runner at first in Covarrubias. 2 outs. Payoff pitch to Gonzalez. And they get him looking. And that'll do it for your Wildcats here in the second inning. They got 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left on. Head to the bottom of the second. Wildcats trailing 3-0.
For the Wildcats in the top.
Bottom of the second inning. Warriors up 3-0, and they'll begin with batter number 9. Then we go to the top of the order. Matt Garza, Ramiro Campos, and Luis Garcia. Shows bunt, watches it go by for ball 1. Asks for help. First base umpire Morin says no. Brought it back in time. Just a bit outside for ball 2. Again, the same pitch, just a bit outside for ball 3. Here comes the 3-0. That is in there for strike 1. Swung on, chopped down the first base side of the field. It's going to be foul. And now the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Comes a payoff pitch to Garza. High for ball 4. Third walk issued by Solis tonight. And so we go to the top of the order. Ramiro Campos. Campos had a base hit in the first inning, which is one of those choppers that had like a 6.0 hang time. Just never came down, and he scored on that single from Leon. This one is hit to center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. So Campos is 2 for 2 on Solis today. That'll bring up Luis Garcia, the shortstop.
Runners on second and first. We have a courtesy runner, number 27, Christian Gutierrez.
Gutierrez will be running for Campos.
Shortstop number 1,
And as we mentioned, Garcia at the plate. He had a sacrifice bunt to move Campos over, which allowed him to score. We'll see if he does the same thing again here at this bat. Didn't show bunt, but let the first pitch go by for ball 1. Not sure what happened there, but home plate umpire Garcia called out for something. Showing bunt, high, ball 2.
Ball, no strike on the batter. Garcia.
That one is in there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to Luis Garcia. Showing bunt. Outside for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2. Garcia didn't like that one. He had already tossed his bat and was on his way to first, and he's sharing a few words with home plate umpire Romeo Garcia. Now he's back in the box. Swung on, fly ball, shallow center field. Second baseman Edward Villa calls everybody off, and he makes the grab. And that's the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Brandon Leon. Leon is 1 for 1 today and an RBI. He had an opposite field single, which scored Campos in the first inning to start the 3-run rally they had in the first. That is a changeup, and that is in there for strike 1. Inside pitch and fought off by Leon down the third base side of the field. And it's 0-2 the count. Breaking ball, a base hit to left. One hopper picked up. Throw coming to short, cut off, and there'll be a run scored. So Leon with 2 base hits and 2 RBIs here in this ball game.
We have runners on second and third, 1 out. Now batting, your catcher number 3, Nathan Charles.
And that's going to bring up the catcher, Nathan Charles. He walked and scored in the first inning. Takes a swing at the first pitch. Second baseman picks it up, gets to the shortstop. Solis fired to first, not in time.
Out at second. Base runner. Number 5, Jonathan Gatsa.
So Garza will be running for the catcher,
We have
and
runner
that'll bring up
2 outs.
the first baseman, Javier Garcia.
Your first baseman, number 7, Javier Garcia.
A little low for ball 1.
Ball 1.
Inside corner for strike 1.
Ball 1 strike on the batter. Garcia.
One ball, one strike on the batter, Garcia. Runners at first and third, 2 outs here in the second. Runner going, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Runner advances to second.
No attempt on the play at second.
Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 2 runners in scoring position for Garcia, 1-2 count. They're going to look at the third base umpire this time, Jesse Cuella, and he says he did not go around. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is a ball hit to center field. Pompa out a little bit to his right, and he makes a grab for out number 3. But the Warriors do get one more run here in the second. They lead 4-0. Wildcats coming to bat in the third inning, the top half of the third inning, and they will start with the top of the order. Alex Solis, Lalo Hernandez, and Joey Rodriguez. Solis is 1 for 1 tonight, a single to left his first time at the plate. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for strike 1. That one is too high for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Solis.
One ball, 1 strike to the batter, Alex Solis. That is low in the turf for ball 2. Got got some equipment on the field over down the foul side, third base in the foul territory. Kids playing football out there is what it looks like. And the football came on to the field. Coach says, hey guys, go play somewhere else. So I'm pointing. 2-1 count to Solis. Campos rocks and deals. That is in there for strike two.
Two balls, two strikes on the batter. Solis.
That is outside for ball three. So a full count on Solis. So here comes the payoff pitch to Solis. That is low, chopper to third base, picked up on one hop, fired to first for out number one.
By the third baseman for out number one.
So that'll bring up the designated hitter, Lalo Hernandez. He struck out the first time at the plate.
Now batting your designated hitter, number 2, Lalo Hernandez.
Breaking ball, fouled out of play, strike one. Good looking swing there from Hernandez. Outside, ball one.
One ball, one strike.
One ball and one strike
Hernandez.
on the batter, the designated hitter, Lalo Hernandez. That pitch is low for ball two.
Ball 2.
2 balls and a strike. Inside, ball three.
Ball 3.
3 balls and a strike on Hernandez. Let's see if Brown gives Hernandez the green light ahead of the count. See what Campos offers up here with the count 3-1. It's a fastball right down the middle. Hit hard to left field, to right field, I'm sorry. And that's going to be in the warning track off the fence.
Right to the fence.
And it's going to be a stand-up double for Hernandez. Mike, you called it the green light. With a 3-1 count, you knew Campos had to throw something,
Now batting for the
and it was something juicy, and Hernandez was all over it and set that one to the warning track off the fence. So with 1 out and a runner at second, that brings up the catcher, Joey Rodriguez. He hit one really hard, just like we saw from Hernandez in the first inning to center field off the fence, and he also had a double. Catcher Charles is telling the outfield to take a few steps back. Campos thought he was talking to him, so he stepped off the rubber. So he's back in the windup. Here we go. First pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Nothing in one to count to Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter.
Nothing in 2 the count. Breaking ball fouled down the third base side of the field. Count will remain 0-2. From the stretch, here comes the 0-2. Outside, ball 1.
Ball one.
Swung on down the first baseman. He'll pick it up and step on the bag for out number 2.
Base for out number 2.
But that does advance the runner to third. And that'll bring up Nate Rivas. Struck out looking his first time at the plate.
Runner on third, 2 outs. Now batting for the Wildcats. Your third baseman, number 23, Nate Rivas.
Here comes the first pitch to Rivas. Outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Rivas way ahead of that changeup.
2 strikes on the batter. Rivas.
Nothing in 2 the count. Here comes the 0-2. That is way outside for ball 1.
Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not sure if that's where he was throwing it or if it just got away from him because it had a little funky spin on it. The count is 1-2 to Rivas. Rivas calls time, steps out of the box. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him chasing an outside pitch. And that's going to do it for the Wildcats in the third. They get 1 hit, leave 1 man stranded, score no runs. We played 2.5, and heading to the bottom of the third, it's the Warriors 4, the Wildcats 0. Bottom of the third inning, Gonzalez, Garcia, and Soto 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Warriors. First pitch a little low for ball 1. That one is a chopper to the second baseman. He'll grab it, fire it to first for out number 1. Villa, wait for that one. Not sure he knew what to expect. A little different playing on this turf than it is on natural grass. Of course, Weslaco East plays on natural grass at home. Xavier Garcia got on via a fielder's choice as the Wildcats attempted a double play, but an error in the middle. First pitch goes by for strike 1. Second pitch, a breaking ball in there for strike 2. So Solis quickly ahead in the count, 0-2 on Garcia. That one in the turf for ball 1. We were talking about a little while ago, the fielding by Villa right now, just different because they're used to grass at home, and here they're playing on turf. Swung on, fly ball, center field. Pompa is under it, and he makes the grab for out number 2. And that'll bring up Miguel Soto. Soto 0 for 1 tonight. Ground out to Villa.
Now batting for the Warriors, your second baseman number 8, Miguel Soto.
Breaking ball to him on the first pitch, and they're going to say, as they look down to Ralph Morin, that he did not go around. A little bit outside for ball 2.
Ball 2.
Little low, ball 3.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strike on the batter. Soto.
Inside corner for strike 1. Three 3-1 count to Soto. Ball 4.
He walked him. Runner on first, 2 out.
Fourth walk issued by Solis tonight.
Now batting is center fielder.
And that'll
number 15,
bring up
Matt Garza.
the left fielder, Matt Garza. Garza walked his first time at the plate, was left stranded in the second. First pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball in there for strike 1.
Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter.
1 ball and a strike to Garza. Swung on, fouled back out of play. The count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So here comes the 1-2 from Solis. Breaking ball, fly ball. Second baseman Villa. Perez under it. He'll call everybody off. Perez makes the grab for out number 3. They do leave a runner stranded, but nobody comes across. And we head to the fourth. Warriors 4, Wildcats 0. Fourth inning is where we are at, the top of the fourth. Perez, Solis, and Villa, 5, 6, and 7 coming to the plate for your Wildcats. Campos rocks and deals. First pitch. Perez swings at the first pitch out to right field. And the right fielder, Matt Gonzalez, will make the grab for out number 1. That'll bring up the shortstop, Tony Solis.
Number 7, Tony Solis.
Solis is 1 for 1 tonight. Had a single to center field. Then was thrown out. And a double play by the next batter, Villa. First pitch, low for ball 1.
Ball 1.
Inside corner, strike 1.
One strike on the batter.
1 ball and a strike to Tony Solis. That is outside for ball 2.
Ball 2.
2-1 count on Solis. That is going to be low for ball 3.
Ball 3, 3 balls, 1 strike on the batter.
3-1 count. See if we get Solis going after this one. And he does, and it's fouled down into the Warrior dugout. So the count is now full. Solis steps out of the box. Now he comes right back in. Campos with the payoff pitch. Rocks and deals. High for ball 4. So Solis is aboard for the second time tonight. And I believe that's the first walk issued by Campos tonight. That'll bring up Edward Villa, the second baseman. Hit into a double play his first time up at the plate. Got a timeout on the field. Coach Segovia going to go discuss things over with Campos. And with that being said, Villa and Solis come over to have a few words with head coach Mike Brown. Huddle breaks, everybody going back to their positions.
Play resume, be runner on first, 1 out. Now batting, your second baseman, number 10, Edward Villa.
So Villa at the plate. 1 out. Solis at first. Showing bunt. Pitch is high and inside for ball 1. Strike 1.
Strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter.
1 ball and a strike on Villa. That one is hit to left field and it'll drop for a base hit.
Single.
So with 1 out and runners at first and second, that brings up Samuel Covarrubia. Reached on an error his first time at the plate.
Now batting, your right fielder, number 3, Samuel Covarrubias.
Coach coming back onto the field. Looks like we may have a pitching change.
We have a break in the action.
I did see
Just a friendly
the
reminder that W.R. Ray
coach.
Corpus Christi is waiting for the winner of this game in the next.
So if they take a timeout on the field, we're going to take a timeout as well. 4-0, Warriors on top. You're enjoying Wildcat baseball right here on KWES. 10. New pitcher for the Warriors. Started off at first base, Javier Garcia. He comes onto the mound with one out and runs at first and second.
Is number 7, Javier Garcia.
And Caleb Alanis
1 out.
goes to
Runners
first
on
base.
second and first.
Samuel Covarrubias, left-handed batter, facing a left-handed pitcher for the Warriors, showing bunt, takes a crack at it, and misses strike one. Outside corner, strike two.
Strike 2.
Fouled back
Laying in a miss.
and caught by the catcher, so that's going to be
Number
strike
2.
three.
Runners
That
on
is out
second and
number
first,
2.
out. Now batting, your left fielder number
And
5,
Aiden Gonzalez now at the plate. He struck out looking his first time batting. Outside for ball one. Outside, ball two.
Outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on the batter. Gonzalez.
2-0 count. Outside corner, strike one.
Strike 1.
Two balls, one strike, two outs here in the top of the fourth inning. Runners at first and second. We're going to say that's on the outside corner for strike two.
Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Swing and a miss.
And that'll do it for your Wildcats. They leave two more stranded, one hit, no errors. 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth here in McAllen. Wildcat baseball right here on KWES.
And in the hole, your third baseman,
Warriors
13,
come to bat in the bottom of the fourth inning.
now batting your center fielder number 2, Ramiro Campos.
Ramiro Campos, starting pitcher, who has moved out to center field. He's 2 for 2 tonight. 2 base hits. First pitch is a breaking ball, catching the inside corner for strike 1. That one right down the pipe for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Campos.
Here comes the 0-2. That gets him looking. 1, 2, 3 to strike
Number 1.
on Campos, and he knew it. He's looked to the side and said, oh, I should not have let that one go by. And that'll bring up Luis Garcia.
Now batting your shortstop,
A sacrifice bunt in the first,
Garcia.
a grounder to second in the second. He went around, strike 1. That one is low for ball 1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Garcia.
Here comes the 1-1. Little off-speed pitch for ball 2.
Ball 2.
Inside and low for ball 3.
Ball 3.
Ball 4.
He walked him.
So there's a runner at first with 1 out. That'll bring up Brandon Leon. Leon is 2 for 2. He's got 2 RBIs
1
tonight.
out. Now batting for the Warriors, your third baseman, number 13, Brandon Leon.
First pitch to him is low for ball 1. Breaking ball, strike 1.
Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter.
Leon nodding, saying, yeah, that was a good pitch. That was a good pitch. So now he's back in the box, 1-1 count. Swings at that one. Center fielder, Pompa going back. Can't catch up to it. And that's off the fence. And that's an RBI double for Leon. And now it is 5-0. Leon has 3 RBI tonight. 3 hits.
Runner on second, 1 out. Now batting. Your catcher,
And that'll
number 3,
bring up the
Nathan
catcher,
Charles.
Nathan Charles. Charles has reached twice, walked, and been on a fielder's choice. First pitch right at the numbers or letters for strike 1. Nothing in one to count. Breaking ball, fly ball. Perez in foul territory. Makes the grab. Quickly turns to look for the tag. And now there are 2 outs. We'll bring up Javier Garcia. Garcia is 0 for 1 today. He's walked and flown out to center field.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 7, your pitcher, Javier Garcia.
Swings at the first pitch. The right fielder gets under it,
Flies out to the right fielder.
and he makes the grab. Covarrubias making it look easy. But the Warriors get one more run on one hit, leave a man stranded. We head to the 5th, and it's the Warriors 5, your Wildcats 0. For the 3rd time of the night, we start with the top of the order. Solis, Hernandez, and Rodriguez coming to bat for your Wildcats. Wildcats trailing 5-0 as we enter the 5th inning here. First pitch swung on, fly ball, shallow center field. Back goes the shortstop, Garcia, and he makes the grab for out number 1. I'll bring up the designated hitter, Lalo Hernandez.
Now batting your designated hitter, number 2, Lalo Hernandez.
First pitch inside, ball 1.
Ball 1.
Outside, ball 2.
Two balls, no strikes on the batter. Hernandez.
Two-0 count on the designated hitter, Hernandez. That one in there for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strikes. Now the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 2-2. Swung on into the
Watch out, Coach.
Warrior dugout. Coaches really just put up their hands to protect themselves, is what they did there. So the count will remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. We'll do 2-2 all over again.
Foul ball. Count remains 2-2.
Here comes a 2-2 again. Breaking ball, catches him looking for strike number 3. And that's the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Joey Rodriguez. Joey is 1
No runners
for
on
2
base,
tonight.
2 outs.
Doubled
Now
back
batting,
in the first inning.
your catcher, number
Grounded
12,
out to the
Joey
first baseman his
Rodriguez.
last time at the plate. Breaking ball, missing outside for ball 1. Did he go around? They're going to say no. As they turn over to the first base umpire, Ralph Morin says he did not go around. 2-0 count on Rodriguez, the catcher for your Wildcats. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one right at us, missing for a ball. And the count is now 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Rodriguez.
Inside, ball 4.
Walked him.
So the Wildcats have a runner at first in Rodriguez, and that'll bring up Nate Rivas. Rivas is 0 for 2 tonight.
Courtesy runner number 9, Fabian Trujillo.
Trujillo is on to run
We have a runner on first, 2 outs.
for the
Now
catcher,
batting,
Rodriguez.
your third baseman number 23, Nate Rivas.
Rivas has struck out twice tonight. First pitch in there for strike 1. Swings at that one, fouls it back, out of play. 0-2 is the count. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on right at the second baseman. He picks it up, tosses it to short for out number 3. And that'll do it here in the top of the 5th for your Wildcats. They get no hits, no runs, do leave a runner stranded. Head to the bottom of the 5th, 5-0, Warriors on top.
From the 5th, your right fielder number 6, Mac Gonzalez.
Warriors coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning. Gonzalez, Garcia, and Soto due up 6, 7, and 8. Gonzalez reached on an error in the first, grounded out to the second baseman in the second. Both times he's hit the ball, they've gone in the direction of Villa, second baseman for the Wildcats. First pitch in there for strike 1. Second pitch in there for strike 2.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Gonzalez.
Nothing into the count. And it's a 3-pitch strikeout. Got him looking.
Number 1.
The second strikeout of the night for Solis. And that'll bring up Xavier Garcia, the center fielder. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first.
Number 10, Caleb.
And popped out to center field in the third. And we've got a pinch hitter, Solis, batting. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
It's not Solis, it's Alanis. Caleb Alanis is the batter for the Warriors. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Swing and a miss for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes on the batter.
And he's playing first base for the Warriors. Swing and a miss, strike three.
And swinging for out number 2.
So Solis has struck out the first 2 batters he's faced here in the 5th. That'll bring up Miguel Soto.
Now batting for the Warriors, your second baseman, number 8, Miguel Soto.
Outside corner, strike one. Swung on, chopper to the third baseman, picked up by Rivas, fired to first for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for your Wildcats. They still trail 5-0 after 5. We head to the 6th. We'll be right back, right here on KWES. Top of the 6th inning. Perez, Solis, and Villa coming to the plate for your Wildcats. Javier Garcia still on the mound as he came in relief back in the 4th inning. First pitch to Perez, missing for ball 1. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Perez nods saying yes, it was a good one. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
One ball, 2 strikes on the batter.
One-two count. Pitch is on its way. Swung on down first base side of the field, and it's foul. Count will remain 1-2. So here comes the 1-2. The foul back, and that's going to be strike 3.
For out number 1.
And that'll bring up Tony Solis. He's 1 for 1 and a walk.
For the Wildcats, your shortstop, number 7, Tony Solis.
Solis, the shortstop for your Wildcats. Swings at the first pitch. This is going down to right field, and it'll drop for a base hit.
And a single for Solis.
So Solis' second hit of the night, and that'll bring up Edward Villa.
Runner on first, 1 out.
Villa is 1 for 2 tonight.
Now batting, your second baseman,
Hit into a
number
double
10,
play
Edward Villa.
in the second. Had a single to left in the fourth. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Villa was way ahead of that one. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Pitch is high for ball 1.
Ball 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Villa.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Swing and a miss for out number 2.
And with 2 outs and a runner at first, that's going to bring up Samuel Covarrubias.
Runner
Reached
first,
on an
2
error
out.
in the second, struck out
Now
in the
batting,
fourth.
Your right fielder number 3, Samuel Covarrubias.
First pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Swung on, fouled back.
Foul ball.
Umpire's okay. Strike
No ball,
2.
2 strikes on the batter.
Took off his mask and just kind of
Covarrubias.
nodded at everybody, saying, I'm all right. Romeo Garcia taking one on the chin there. Or rather the forehead, I believe. Nothing into the count to Covarrubias. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it in the 6th
Swing and a
inning.
miss for out
Your
number
Wildcats
3.
are down to 3 outs in this one. They trail 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Your center fielder, number 15, Matt Gatsa.
Bottom of the sixth inning is where we are at. Wildcats trailing 5-0. Gave up 3 in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the fourth. Garza, Campos, and Garcia due up for the Warriors.
Strike one.
Garza is 0 for 1 and a walk. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it out for strike one. Swings at the second pitch, fouls it back for strike two.
Foul ball at the plate. Strike two. No ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Garza.
So 0-2 the count to Garza. That is in there for strike three.
Looking for out number 1.
That's the first out of the inning. In the last 3 innings,
Now batting is center fielder number 2.
Solis has struck out 4 batters. In the first 3 innings, he struck out none. So we head to the top of the order. Ramiro Campos. 2 for 3 tonight.
Strike one.
Takes the first pitch for strike one. High, fouled back. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes on the batter.
So the first 2 batters that Solis has faced here in the 6th inning, he's gotten ahead in the count, 0-2. Swung on, center fielder Pompa right there at him,
Right out to the center
and that's
fielder.
out number 2.
Number 2.
That'll bring up Luis Garcia. Garcia has a sacrifice bunt in the first, a ground out in the second, and a walk, and he scored in the fourth.
Luis Garcia.
In the turf for ball one.
Ball 1.
Swung on right at Solis. Solis cannot handle it, and Garcia's on. And that'll bring up the dangerous Brandon Leon. He is 3 for 3 tonight.
2 out.
He's got 3 RBIs. He's got 2 singles and a double.
Brandon Leon.
High fastball for ball one.
Ball 1.
Swung on, left field. Back goes a left fielder. And it's off the fence.
All the way to the fence.
And Leon has himself another 2-base RBI.
Stand up double.
So every time that Leon has come up, he's driven in
Second, 2 out.
a run. And now the score is 6-0.
Your catcher, number 3, Nathan.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Nathan Charles.
We have a concession stand emergency. We have $1 hot dogs and $2 nachos. Come on, you're not going to get anywhere better than that.
First pitch is swung on, and that's going to go right up the middle. Center fielder Pompa can't handle it cleanly, and here comes Leon. And now it's 7-0.
Courtesy runner.
7-0. Warriors on top.
Runner on first base, 2 outs. Now batting, your pitcher, number 7, Javier Garcia.
Swings at the first pitch. Rivas knocks it down. Now he's going to fire to first. Cannot get him on time. Here comes the runner to third, and they got him. What a throw from Perez. It looks like Perez and Rivas were playing catch there. Rivas dives to his right, grabs the ball, throws it to Perez. Cannot get Garcia safe, but rounding second, going to third is Charles. And Perez just fires the strike, and Rivas tags him for the third out. But the Warriors score 2 more runs, and we head to the 7th inning. And it's the Warriors 7, your Wildcats 0.
After 6 completed into play.
Wildcats come to bat in the 7th inning, trailing 7-0. Need a big inning to keep this one going. They'll send Gonzalez, Solis, and Hernandez to the plate to face Javier Garcia. Done a great job coming in on relief for Campos. Swing and a miss at the first pitch for strike 1. That pitch missing outside for ball 1.
One ball, 1 strike on the batter.
1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Swing and a miss. For strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Gonzalez.
Inside, ball 2.
Inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count is now even at 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Swing and a miss for out number 1.
Wildcats down to 2 outs. And that'll bring up Alex Solis. Solis is 1 for 3 tonight. Singled in the first, grounded out in the in the third, and a pop-up in the 5th. Hits the first pitch, he sees right at the shortstop. As the shortstop was moved over to the middle of the field, he picks it up on one hop and throws Solis out at first. And now your Wildcats are down to the final out.
Now batting for the Wildcats, your designated hitter, number 2.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Lalo Hernandez. Hernandez is 1 for 3 tonight. He's been struck out twice, and he's got a double. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Strike 1.
Looked at that one go by for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter, Lalo Hernandez. Swings at that one. This is going out to left field. Back goes Garza. Makes the grab for out number 3. The Warriors defeat the Wildcats in the bi-district round of the playoffs, 7-0. Want to thank KWES for all the great work all year on the baseball season. The dancing and singing one on the camera, Vinny Berry. On the computer, keeping us going strong on the stream, Mike Palacios. I am Joe Aguilar saying goodnight from McAllen, Texas. We are at Mustang Stadium where the Nikki Rowe Warriors are bi-district champions as they defeat your Weslaco Wildcats. Final score, the Nikki Rowe Warriors 7, your Wildcats 0. We'll see you next year right here on KWES.